Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me, got my six, meaning have my back because I have yours. Please also do me a favor, go over to my other channel, The World is Waiting Tarot. That's an all Zodiac sign channel. Yeah, and let's see what we're going to do. The way this read is going to go is we're going to pick a topic. Here's the topic: intuition, high priestess energy. We're going to pick a topic, and based upon that topic, which is the high priestess knowledge and experience, right? We're going to discuss this journey. We're going to understand the lesson in the journey you've been juggling or struggling, one of the two. And then we're going to understand the lesson in the journey. At the end of the read, or towards the end of the read, we're going to pull from the crystal deck, which focuses on the chakras that we might need to learn how to heal or just to understand. Also, we're going to pull from the four agreements, learning to be impeccable with your words, not to make assumptions and not take anything personal, because you know at the end of the day you did your best. Yeah, nurturing a situation, Queen of Pentacles energy. Queen of Pentacles can be toxic to herself, or she can give, and until she has a realization that she's struggling and she's juggling a unwinnable situation, which brings her ego out. Yeah, when it comes to her confidence, because it makes her, him or her, take what resonates. It makes the confidence go low. Yeah, more unsure energy, and a card fell out. Yeah, So you got to realize, yeah, when you start to feel ungrateful, you got to realize that you got to do the work because you're struggling and it's an unwinnable situation. And those unwinnable situations make you feel like, you're going to start taking things personally because you weren't impeccable with your words, because your intuition lets you see a different side of this person, place, thing, or situation that you were dealing with, and that you thought that there was room for growth. But at some point, the realizations of the struggle and you changing your belief system that, you know what, you can't help a person that doesn't want to be helped. You can't change a person respectfully or make them see the beauty in themselves. Cards fell out on the floor. Hold on one second. This is exactly how they fell out. So you have to, here it is. This is great. This is gratitude. You got to be grateful for the situation. And it says with the star energy, no matter the situation you find yourself in, there's always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, focus on self care. That only came with the struggle. And also, yeah, you having to limit and conserve the way you do things. Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. You have to do the work for yourself. It has nothing to do with anybody else. No man is your friend, no man is your enemy. Every man is your teacher. So, this person, yeah, the communication has to happen when it comes to you communicating with yourself or moving forward, because you only live once. But, again, that's the Drake energy. But you only die once. You live days and days and days, and every day you have a chance to start over again. But again, you are dwelling on trying to help a person or see or get the person to realize their toxic behaviors by recognizing their strengths, right? And also having balance. But yeah, you got to see the beauty in yourself. It's because you see the beauty in everybody. You see the potential in everybody. You see the beauty in everybody. But your communication moving forward is about you being grateful and having to limit and conserve the way you do things because their struggle. This is 4 years. This is 5 years. And don't take the years, because each pentacle is equivalent to a year. So it does not have to be the year. It just can mean that the story resonates with you. But you got to, understand you only live once. You're not doing anything but getting older, And so if somebody is still toxic and they're not willing to have balance in regards to or in between whatever it is that, you bring to the table, or seeing the beauty in themselves, or understanding that you can, that they can be more than what they set out to be, you start to take things personally and act on ego. And so you got to be able to see the beauty in yourself. Let's pull from the four agreements to see what comes out. I just feel like, again, your intuition knows and you see, but at some time, if that is blocked, if any of your chakras are blocked, the third eye chakra, if it's blocked, you're not going to be able to use your intuition or understand, or have a better perception of why you're doing what you're doing. Yeah, and then you start to take things personally. again, twice comes out. Don't take anything personally. Everyone lives their own dream. So the way that a person sees the things that they want in their lives is, basically how they feel and what they feel. But the way you see things about a person's life, you make the assumption that they'll be able to see the beauty that you see in them. And so it says all people live in their own dream, in their own mind. They are in a completely different world from the one we live in. And so when it's operating on ego, or they can't see what they see or what you see in them, that's because they see what they feel. You know what I mean? And they don't know how to put that together and to make it make sense. So that is what you're trying to do for them, is to get them to see the beauty in the situation by nurturing it, by using your intuition and the knowledge that you have. But it causes you insecurities. It causes you not to be grateful. So the Three of Wands energy needs clarity. It comes with delays. It comes with not being grateful or happy about this situation, and it's frustration. And then the Three of Cups energy lets you know that, it's like you feel distant, and it's like gossip or it's messiness, and it's like all you want to do is be grateful. That's why this unsure energy, and move forward with confidence with this person. The Queen of Wands energy is somebody who is very nurturing, very confident, and has pride in their family, friends, and seeing the beauty in people and the way that they operate. But it causes you to have to pull your energy back, or to recognize, that there's some type of struggle. Or with the Four of Pentacles here, it causes you to have to pull your energy back. And it's like you have to recover from this energy because of the struggle that you're having when it comes to you communicating, and the misunderstanding of this person taking your kindness for weakness. So it says don't take anything personal. It's all about you at the end of the day. Transfer your life. It says, when you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your feelings of anger, jealousy, or even your sadness will simply disappear if you don't take things personally. The only thing you can do is send strength and healing to this person, and, hopes that they're able to transform their own life, because you're doing this for yourself. And you have to have a realization that you can't really just help anybody that doesn't want to help themselves. So you can't, it's one thing to see the potential and see the beauty in a person, but they have to be able to see that in themselves as well. It has really nothing to do with you. And you just see everything that you want by you making assumptions that this person will, want to be able to build a foundation, a structure, or have a house, or go on a journey with you, and that is the journey and the ebb and flows of life, when you recognize the things that you need out of your energy. Then at some point, see, you lose your confidence in being the privileged lady. This person makes you lose your confidence and make you feel like you don't, I'm not going to say that you don't deserve. They make you feel less than based upon their negativity or their toxicity, and there's no balance. And so the house, the journey, everything that you wanted out of being in a situationship, not privileged lady, but with masculine, again, Queen of Pentacles, or the Empress, or also the Queen of Wands, or the High Priestess, somebody who has knowledge. But this makes you have your chakras blocked. So the High Priestess is here, which is your third eye, your intuition, perception, and understanding. But if it's blocked, then you start to doubt yourself, and you don't see the beauty in yourself. And so therefore, you have to look at things in a different light in order for you to move forward and go from there. Does that make sense? And so that is when you make the assumption that this person may want what you want. And then there's messages of concern, again, with the communication, like you're concerned about what's this future is going to hold when it comes to the main male, or a person with heavy masculine energy, and them seeing the beauty in yourself, or see the beauty in the situation. And so you got to transfer your own life and let them transfer theirs in their timing, not in your timing, in the way that they need to. I'm going to pull from the 100 Ways to Win at Love, because again, this person or place, thing, or situation, which is somebody who feels like, they have it made, but it seems like they're operating ego, and also with just toxicity, which the card comes out. You have to, make a choice before they do. It says the choice has to be made in order to move forward. And though it can be confusing, deep down you already know the answer. Let go of the fear and decide. So again, the stagnation comes with you knowing what the situation is bringing to you. Insecurities, lack, struggle, doubt. unveil your true intentions by you being impeccable with your words. You probably weren't impeccable with your words again because you use your intuition. You've seen the beauty in this person, and also you saw and you made the assumption that down the line you guys could be something. But now it's time for you to make a choice. Reveal your intentions to steer clear from confusion and risk, both getting blindsided. Wandering in the dark is not fun. So be upfront and honest with them. So, this is what you should have done in the beginning, but we weren't taught to be upfront and say the things that we want. And if we were, when it comes to relationships, we sometimes freeze up when we see that somebody has something that we can, build with. We see that potential, then we turn around and we don't say the true intentions that we want a house, we want to go the distance, we want to be privileged. But the message of concern only comes when we turn around and feel rejected, and then or see the toxicity or start to feel lack or whatever. And so the star energy says no matter the situation you find yourself in, there's always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, focus on self-care. And it says handling rejection gratefully. So you're going to move forward, you're going to bow out gracefully. Sometimes you have to say what you need to say, and that's the reason why you have to unveil your true intentions. Not, this person is toxic, so the way that they reveal things, you got to change the way you're doing things now. So now it's time for you to get it all out and be clear with what it is that you want. When it comes to you being on the, any way it goes, you're on the pedestal. That's the thing. But you dumb yourself down respectfully, okay? The realization is you already knew this. You already knew that you did this, okay? So now it's time for you to make a choice, because the embarrassment, it says it again. Reveal your intentions to steer clear from confusion and risk of both getting blindsided. Wandering in the dark is not fun. And that's what you've been doing with this person, waiting for them to make a decision or make some type of movement for the stability that you're looking for. They're not. They're childish. They're toxic, right? So it says, so be upfront and honest with them. So moving forward right now, you're going to let it all out. Let me tell you, what was it, the 8th of this, whatever, something happened on the 8th to where everybody was starting to speak their truth and say, what was the 8th or the 9th? I can't think of what it was, and say exactly what was on their mind. Moving forward, you're going to be in your Queen of Swords energy, but sometimes you got to pop yourself and not take it personally. And that's why the don't take it personally showed his face twice, because you're going to reveal your true intentions on what you wanted or what you felt. And you're going to do it before they do. They're going to try to make it like they win. No, I always win, but I'm not. Respectfully, I see something better in you. I'm doing the work for myself because I see something better in you. But in order to see something better in you, I got to have balance within myself. My belief system has to change, that I can't wait and struggle with you and conserve the way I do things, because that's not my true nature. So now when it gets to the point that you starting to take things personally because you want to build a foundation and you want to go on a journey with the person, there it is, the struggle, and you limiting how you do things and not communicating. Well, now you're communicating. And on the 8th, if you did communicate, I'm telling you, because it was a switch. And I don't know, because I'm not good with the astrology, but when I read, actually, go to Soulful Revolution, and she talks about it. Also, Balmy Spirit, and Queen of Cup. Is it Queen of Cup or Queen of Cups? She's in Canada. They talked about it. And it was another girl that talked about it. I can't think of her name. But the thing is that there was some type of awakening or some type of energy that changed when it came to Queen Cup. Queen Cup is her name, but the other girl is let me see if I can find it. But Soulful Revolution, Balmy Spirit, Queen Cup, and hold on, I'm trying to look through my but it made sense. Basically what I'm saying on that switch or the transfer of the retrogrades or of the signs or the houses or the planets, whatever it did, it made sense on why moving forward you're speaking your mind, you're speaking your truth, you're doing what you need to do. But again, hold back on being, toxic like them, because, you got the ability to do it. You have the ability to put somebody in shambles, but again, kind of, um, this is, it's called This Can No Longer Be Contained by Queen Cup. That energy was good. And then The Spiritual Path, Authentic New Path by Soulful Revolution. And then the other video, Balmy Spirit, I couldn't think, but it was on the 8th, I want to say 8th or 9th or something like that, of that week. Oh, the other girl is Alina Alive. That was my first time seeing hers. But the Grand Chine, Trine, Aries full moon, 5 things to know. So it says full moon, October 9th. 5 things to know about it. It made sense on why you're going to move forward. So handle rejection gratefully. The way that they operate is it's very toxic and egotistical, and it makes you struggle and have to pull back and not really communicate the way you normally would with a normal person, because you see the beauty in them and you're using your intuition to know that, hurt people, and the way that they operate is not the way that you would choose to. At the end of the day, you do it based upon you just getting your truth out there. So anyway, learning how to handle rejection gracefully is not easy, but a necessary skill. Let go of the idea that you can change their mind about it. So again, you can't change anybody else's mind. You got to reveal in your true intentions what you want out of the situation. And I'm going to, since the true intentions show this face, oh shoot, I'm going to pull from the true intentions deck. And this is made for those type of people, the assholes that you deal with, and it's, telling you their true intentions. I'm deciding to stay single. I can't handle anything serious at the moment. So that's the stuff that they bring out to you, which you really don't want to hear, because it's all a lie. They're just afraid, right? The staying single. So you're going to make the choice for them. Bottom of the deck, I have addictions that I haven't told you about, but too afraid to tell you and lose you forever. But you already know that. You already know the shit the toxic stuff, the self-destructive patterns, the addictions, the way that they feel what love should be or what situation should be. It's been difficult seeing a future together. I'm sorry, I have to walk away. That it may be how you feel. They're in this. If this is them, they're in this because of fear. But this is what you're going to have to say, unveiling your true intentions and handle the rejection gratefully of how toxicity came in the past. I'm removing toxic relationships out of my life to be with you. So you've done that. And I think this is your energy here. Yeah. Yeah. And I think this might be your energy because you're over it. I'm removing toxic relationships out of my life to be with you. You've done that already. But this is what they might come back and want to do, because they realize you're not toxic. Everything else that they've been dealing with has been toxic. So I don't know. Take what resonates. I'm not going to give you the impression that I like you too much, because they play games, right? And so again, you have to make the choice before they do, because if they make the choice, it's going to hurt you more. If you speak your mind, move forward, it's going to lift that chip on your shoulder about you not being good enough. Does that make sense? I'm ending my current relationship to be with you. So again, this is the things that they'll say when they come back around. I'm going to act accordingly to how you act towards me. And that's what you're doing moving forward, because they took your privilege away. They made you feel less than. And so when all you were trying to do was uplift them, nurture them, and be the person that they never had in their life. And in turn, it caused you to lose your confidence and not to be grateful for every person that comes into your life, and to actually fear and to pull that toxicity that they were reflecting towards you, towards yourself, because all you wanted was this foundation in the journey. Does that make sense? So I'm going to pull from the finance deck. The energy is true, but, when it comes to what I see, but again, you had to pull down, bucker down, and work on yourself, because, yeah, you had to be the voice of reason manifesting. You have all the tools you need to increase your income. Good fortune is coming soon. An opportunity may come to you where you can showcase your talent. So again, in this situation, there was no balance here. There was no give or take. There was no, duality or balance in this situation. So now you're going to be the voice. Ooh, and your voice is going to hurt when you have to say what it is, and when you're helping people heal, this is going to hurt. The communication, the movement is going to hurt them more because, again, you're communicating and moving with the people who complete you and not deplete you. And so, therefore, they're not used to that anyway. Get your message heard and get noticed. You have much to share with the world. Consider careers in radio, public relations, or anything in communications. The only thing holding you back is your inability to speak your truth. Again, your chakras are blocked, and so I think that was what needed to come out when it comes to this situation. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the crystal deck, and we are going to let this energy go because, again, you're speaking your truth, and your truth is going to hurt. It's going to hurt this person because you're going to respectfully tear down their bullshit because they tore you down in the process of this. But it's not about getting mad or getting even. It's like you're making a choice before they do. They're trying to come and try to be facetious and say, negative things to you, but you're going to make the choice to tear their asses apart, respectfully, and move forward gracefully and manifest the shit that you've been holding back from in order for them to see the beauty in themselves. So we have the green fluorite, deals with the heart, throat chakra. Exactly. You're going to forgive this person, though. Send a strength and healing, period, to this person. That's it. Say what you got to say, move forward. That's it. And it's hard. I get it. The crown chakra, heart and crown chakra, all of these energies are about the heart, the throat, and your belief system. So Hierophant here, you're nurturing the situation. You did your best. That's it. Don't take it personally. Send strength and healing, period, because this person is toxic and this is how they learned. They don't have any balance in their lives, or they've never had balance in their lives when it comes to somebody who's very authentic that didn't want anything from them, or didn't want anything from them, but for them to be graceful and to build a foundation of trust, of love, and of support, and of nurturing, and not just them thinking that the shallow side of what they've learned. And the way that they handle their strength by being heard and seen, and also feeling like they got to operate in this masculine always energy, because deep down that they got a whole bunch of feminine energy in them. You know what I mean? Without saying it respectfully. So anyway, the heart chakra. The heart chakra is your ability to love, to be harmonious, and to forgive. Send strength and healing, period, to this person. This is you protecting them, you cleansing your energy and healing them also, and them in the 5D, and that's it. If you don't want anything from this person, you don't have to have anything back from this person, but you're making the choice before they do, because if they make the choice, they're going to try to spew negative energy out there about you, and all you've done was be supportive of them, and no matter what it is. And that's why the star energy says, no matter the situation you find yourself in, there's always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, focus on self-care. You're focusing on the self-care of your situation, but sending strength and healing, that's the ability to use your heart chakra to love, to be harmonious, and forgive. That same energy that you saw in this person, they have to see it in themselves. It has nothing to do with you. So anyway, that is the throat chakra as well. Your intuition, your communication, your expression, and trusting. You have to trust in everything that you express right now. Moving forward, you got to handle the rejection gracefully. They're rejecting you because they're afraid. They're unveil your true intentions. All you wanted was for them to see the beauty in themselves. And so when you spoke this time, maybe on the 8th or the 9th, I'm just saying, listen, please go look at that Alina Alive, because it tells you about the grand chime, about Aries full moon, and 5 things you need to know. I think she put that out on the 9th. So just pay attention to what she says. Yeah, I think it was the 9th. But anyway, again, your ability to communicate, right? You're communicating. You're handling it gracefully. You're unveiling your true intentions. You're being the voice that you weren't before, because you were holding on and trying to be respectful to them, and you're making the choice. They're still pulling bullshits, and then they're gonna say they're ending their current relationship to be with you because they realize. But again, you're not taking this personally. You're just sending strength and healing. So it says, so the throat, third eye, and the crown chakra is the celestite. Angelic communication, divine expression, and clarity. So we add the belief system, your spirituality, your selflessness, and your wisdom, your belief system, Hierophant energy. It goes, all right, be safe. I love you. Let me see. Oh, okay. All right, have fun. So the celestite, it says the throat, the third eye. My son's on his way to work. The throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra. Angelic communication, divine expression, and clarity. So again, your belief system and your third eye, when it comes to your intuition, your understanding, and your perception. High priestess energy, seeing the beauty in this person, understanding that they need nurturing, they need more love and attention than they've ever had. And you know that they're a broken individual. And so your realization is that you cannot fix this. You cannot fix this. They have to fix this for themselves. You only can manifest and send strength and healing to them in the 5D. But again, it says revealing your intentions to steer clear from confusion and risk both getting blindsided. Wandering in the dark is not fun. You know this person has been wandering in the dark until they found you. But then at some point, they want to make you feel little in order to make themselves feel bigger. But you see through the bullshit and the toxicity, right? You recognize your strength. And here it is. Strength isn't always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. So you're nurturing the situation. Even though you feel less than, you're still been nurturing the situation. But the messages of concern is going to come once you speak your mind. They move forward thinking that, they doing something because you made the choice. Now they're going to say, that makes sense. I'm going to act according to how you act towards me because you treated them good. I'm going to give you, wait, it says, I'm ending my current relationship to be with you. I'm deciding to stay single. All these things, I'm removing toxic relationships out of my life to be with you. They're going to have that realization. They're going to come back and communicate. So maybe this communication card and the movement is them moving forward and communicating because, again, they realize the toxicity and they realize how you walk in strength. Strength isn't always physical. Your patience, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of the word of your words. You don't speak like the way they do, but this one time you're going to do that. Not saying that it's only one time, but this is a time that is different. This is the time, This is the difference in the past than moving forward. Because remember, I said again, 4 plus 5 is 9 years. It could be, or it could be 4 or 5 years that you've been dealing with this person, but in 2 years you've been juggling how to say things and how to say things nicely. But this time, I don't believe it was nice. This time, I don't believe it was nice. So you showed them that you can just bite as hard as they can, but your bite is harder. Your bite, your strength, the way that you do things, because you've done the work for yourself. You're dormant and you're putting yourself and dumbing yourself down to be with them because you see the potential and you see that there can be duality and balance in this journey, in the foundation of building. But they got to understand that they have to trust you. So you were quiet. So now you're handling the rejection gratefully by just unveiling your true intentions, and that crushed them. It hurt because you said some shit that you can't take back, but it wasn't you being facetious. It was you being honest. I'm just saying. So anyway, the angelic communication, divine expression, and clarity, throat, third eye, and crown chakra. All right. And so the tree agate is your heart and your crown chakra. We already discussed those. Your earth connection, your inner peace, and your stability. Again, you are more stable than anybody else. You just choose to keep blessing everyone and putting yourself last. You're not doing that moving forward. You're making a choice before they do. You're not going to be embarrassed anymore. You're not going to be in a situation with without balance, with toxicity. You're not doing any of that. You've done the work for yourself, and you just always have dumbed yourself down respectfully to make people happy, and because you see the beauty in them. And so the messages of concern comes here because this person realized they're only getting older. And I think you pretty much told them that in that conversation. Respectfully. Green fluoride. My energies are balanced and grounded. Again, balance. My energies are balanced and grounded. So you're going to speak it, right? A choice has to be made in order to move forward. And although it can be confusing, deep down you already know the answer. Let go of the fear and decide. You're going to say what you got to say. No more juggling, no more struggling. You're not no more nurturing. You had a realization. You losing your confidence, you're losing yourself. You're going to say what it is and moving forward because you've done the work. Your belief system is changing. You're not going to sit in a situation where you're not grateful anymore. And that's because you had to conserve your energy, conserve how you did things, and it made you feel fake, all because you see that you've struggled for so long with this person that now they're trying to communicate after you said what you had to say. The Celestite, it says, eternal light fills my being. So don't move over to their toxic energy. You said it this one time, move forward. You said it and meant it this time, and now you're moving forward because this time it dug a little deeper. Now you could have said, I just want this, and you so shallow before, but now you said everything. You reflected about the journey this time. You reflected about the journey this time. You said about how lackluster they are. You told them that there was no balance, that there was a bunch of bullshit behind this. Tree agate. I am connected to the natural cycles of life. That is the ebb and flow of life. You did what you could. You nurtured it. You nurtured it. You tried to do everything. And now it's time for you to move forward. All right? So let's let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. Devil energy. I love you guys. Bye bye.